Hello and welcome to the first YSPilots podcast. I'm Skipper, and today we're going to be looking at in a generalised way at what's happening this week and a little more before on YSPilots.com. It's a new year and a new start for much of YSPilots. More of that later on. Firstly though, let's have a look at recent new members. First off, we have Kirilka24 from USA, DGEE, NS7R from Oregon, Bob Fever from Omaha, John Bainton Glen, and UA93. We've had some recent add-ons. First off, we've got AF's Lockheed L133 and the MENTE. Also the 922nd ACFG pack release. A great release by Iceman, which went down really well with the crowd, was his Pimp Daddy F-16, which came complete with hydraulics, spinners, and a very cool looking pilot. It was also surrounded by 17 First Babes. Iceman's also released his modification for the F-35 Lightning II. It's the B version, which is converted to the carrier-based C version. Stunner 919 released an F-15C Firewing for NAFC. And there's been a fair amount of hype for the 2007 BOTA, or Battle of the Artists pack, which has a fair list of models which has already been generated. To give you an idea, there have been 70 replies to the original post. We'll be talking to Iceman soon, who is the guy who originally came up with the idea. Moving on from that, Vincent has come up with, that's Vincent Webb to you lot, has come up with an idea for a YSFlight radar. This program could be used by air traffic control staff to vector planes into landing. Unfortunately, the project has come under a few difficulties, since it seems that Python, which is a programming language that's used for scripts like this, doesn't have the functionality to cope with the information. I'm not sure of what Vince is going to do to address this problem, but it will be very cool when it comes out. Before we go to the lines and talk to Iceman, here's a short clip I recorded off TeamSpeak of Iceman having a small argument with his father. We all find it very funny. Anyway, enjoy.
When you study, you cannot have that on. Headphones on, you cannot have.
Where's the headphones? Oh, yeah.
Put down the...
I'd like Skipper's reaction to this.
Pull up. The last lab.
Skipper, turn that shit off. No.
You gotta be realistic. Get detail, but what is it you need to study? Don't joke, don't kid around, don't kid yourself. Did nothing since the morning, but you're just organizing.
Actually, you know what? Forget English. I only need to study two things: 1.5 hours of global and 1 chapter of Spanish.
Okay, what are you missing? Work.
My cell phone.
Having down, let's say. Recording. No, what is it?
Recording. It after I get home. I told you I've been using the voice memo.
No.
I've been using the voice memo. I have a button configured. I know the button configuration.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
No, you're lying. You just made up this stuff.
I'm not. That's
No,
it. Let's watch our time. I have it on sign to go 1. Hold it up.
No, I'm talking about the homeworks.
I delete them. Well, you think you think I want my memory stick to be chock full of homeworks? Get home, I'll listen to it again, and then I had every single one of them that I had. That's how I've been able to do my homework. Are you going to let me go?
No.
It's working yet.
No, you're not going to do any of that stuff before you finish your work.
I'm not working yet.
No, you got to do your work first.
Oh, really?
No,
Turn it off when I do my work.
You're shutting down internet.
No. That you can't do. The work in here, but you can't shut off the internet.
I don't.
I do.
I know. Shut off the monitor.
But I'm going to be typing, though.
All the internet off. Just shut off the monitor.
But don't shut the internet, because I want to... So why can't I just type? Aren't you going to work in here anyway?
No.
Hello?
Music.
Hello?
No music.
Hello? Aren't you going to
You're
work?
not listening.
Aren't you working here anyway? You're working here, right?
Flip the monitor over.
I'm going to be typing, Bob. But I'm not going to be using the internet.
You're forcing me to do it.
If I got to do this glance over every 5 minutes. Off my neck.
No. Okay.
I want some music.
No music. No music.
Sure.
Say bye to the guys. He said bye to the guys.
No, you're still joking.
You didn't see it on it. Can you read without your glasses? Can you read with your glasses on, like nearsighted? See what it said next to Skipper's name? Oh. You're still doing it. Let me say bye. Yeah, the next 20 minutes up. Already on, I might as well just say bye and get off and...
I'm here.
Skipper, you could stop recording now.
We're going to cross now to the lines where we have Iceman. Hello, Iceman.
Hello, how you doing?
As the person who originally came up with the idea for YSPilots, what do you hope most for BOTA 2?
What do I hope most for? Well, let's see. I hope for less Navy planes and more diversity in the second pack. The first pack, everybody seemed to be focusing on something related to the U.S. Navy, and that sort of ticked me off. But I guess, you know, I've been watching them for the second pack, because for the second BOTA, I ducked out because I had to work on some squadron aircraft. But I've been watching them, and looks like they've been exactly what I wanted them to do.
Are you going to be working on anything for that, or is it still classified? Sorry, are you working on anything for it, or is that classified?
At the moment, I'm not working on anything for it, but I might be in a couple of days or weeks or so.
Alright, cool. Most people loved your pimped version of the F-16. Do you plan on pimping out any more rides?
Oh my god. This is a podcast, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, if they ask me to, I might. If I get enough requests, I might do another one. But other than that, I probably won't be doing something like that anytime soon. I was recently thinking if I do a large plane and I'm gonna pimp that out, I'm probably gonna take one of those 737s and maybe put it inside, and if enough people ask me to, I might do one with a bunch of ladies in a hot tub and a bowling alley like I promised for the last one.
Oh, can I make a suggestion for it? Of neon underlights. That'd be a very cool addition.
Yeah, Mintz already said that, and I said no, because it's not needed, but if enough people ask me to, like I said, then yeah, sure, I'll put in some underlights, no problem.
I know you partook in YS War 2006. In case there was one in 2007, which map, off the top of your head, do you think we should use?
The same YS War map?
You reckon? Okay. Which civilian squads do you think are going to go up, and which ones do you think are going to go down?
What, by the end of this year?
Well, yeah, I guess. In general.
Well, let's see. YGL has been around for a long time. They're probably going to be around for a lot longer. I have no idea what happened with the Red Arrows. I've never really talked to the people at IBIS, so I'm probably not going to say much about the IBIS people. The Northwest Airlines seem to be going strong, and they look like they'll be a lot stronger. Tommy's Blue Angel died, but Airshow fans started a new Blue Angels, and he knows what he's doing. And so those Blue Angels will definitely survive. Tsar is dead, period, no doubt. I don't even know what happened to the Rotorhead Squadron. They just died. And as for the Misfits, which I'm now I'm the CEO of the Misfits as well. I don't know. It depends on what we do. We have to start getting members and stuff like that, and we got to start strong, or else we're gonna die as well.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. I think that's all we've got time for really for this podcast because it's quite long already. Thank you.
All right.
Bye. And with that, we draw to the end of the first podcast. We hope you'll join us next time for the second podcast. And in the meantime, happy flying. Goodbye.